In our fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the gifts of each passing moment, making us feel constantly overwhelmed and disconnected. Present moment, discover peace in every moment, invites you to embark on a transformative journey towards living fully and peacefully in the now. Through 12 insightful chapters, this book offers practical strategies to cultivate mindfulness, soothe your mind, and master your emotions, enabling you to embrace life's simplicity. Each chapter is designed to empower you in breaking free from past conditioning, fostering inner harmony, and ultimately creating a life rich in peace and fulfillment. Present Moment, discover peace in every moment, compiled and published by Timeless Simplicity. Chapter 1, Awakening to the Present, Unlocking the Power of Now. The power of now is a profound concept that invites us to embrace the moment we are currently living in, rather than being trapped in regrets of the past or anxieties about the future. At its core, it encourages a focus on the immediate experience, allowing us to find peace, clarity, and fulfillment right where we are. Consider the simple act of savoring a cup of tea. When you take a moment to truly appreciate its warmth, aroma, and flavor, you become rooted in the present and create a small oasis of calm amidst the chaos of daily life. This is the essence of awakening to the present. It allows us to stop multitasking our way through life and to start fully experiencing each moment. Research shows that embracing the present has powerful benefits for mental well-being, reducing anxiety, and increasing happiness. A study published in the Journal of Happiness Studies highlights that individuals who regularly practiced mindfulness, staying present and aware, reported higher levels of joy and satisfaction in their everyday lives. This shift in awareness can translate to significant improvement in how we relate to ourselves and others. Successful individuals like Oprah Winfrey have emphasized the value of presence in their own lives, claiming that the moments spent being fully engaged with their experiences have been pivotal for their personal growth and understanding. The idea of awakening to the present moment is also supported by psychological principles. When we worry about the future or dwell on past mistakes, we activate a state of stress in our bodies, often linked to the fight or flight response. In contrast, grounding ourselves in the present nurtures the relaxation response, which can lower blood pressure and heart rate while fostering a sense of peace. This understanding shows us that choosing presence can not only enhance our emotional well-being, but also empower us to better respond to life's challenges. As we dive deeper into the practice of remaining present, we might find ourselves reflecting on how often our minds wander. A simple bell ringing, a child's laughter, or the sound of birds chirping serve as gentle reminders to reconnect with our environment. This practice helps us cultivate a deeper awareness of our surroundings, as well as our thoughts and feelings. With practice, we can retrain our minds to recognize these distractions as invitations to return to now. Contrary to our busy lives filled with notifications and demands, adopting a mindset rooted in the present allows us to design our reality rather than react to it. Awakening to the present is synonymous with reclaiming our agency in life. When we consciously engage with our experiences, we foster creativity and observation. Imagine an artist standing before a blank canvas. Their ability to fill it with colors and shapes stems from their willingness to embrace each moment informed by their experiences. This artistic expression mirrors how we can approach life, recognizing that the beauty of existence unfolds moment by moment. It reminds us that by immersing ourselves in the present, we tend to cultivate a richer inner life that inspires us to take action. Ultimately, awakening to the power of now is about liberation. It invites us to explore our potential without the constraints of past conditioning or future uncertainties. As we begin to implement this transformative idea, we can cultivate greater self-compassion, patience, and understanding. The path to awakening is not always easy, but with each conscious decision to remain present, we take a step toward a more fulfilling, meaningful life. The journey into the present begins here, and it is yours to take. To truly embrace the power of now in your life, there are several actionable steps that you can incorporate into your daily routine. One effective technique is to practice mindful breathing. Start with a simple exercise. Take a moment each day to sit quietly and focus solely on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Doing this for even just 5 minutes can ground you firmly in the present, creating a sense of calm amid your busy day. Over time, this practice reinforces the habit of returning your attention to the present moment whenever you feel distracted or overwhelmed. Another practical method to awaken to the present is to engage in a sensory experience. Choose an activity that requires your full attention, such as eating, walking, or listening to music. As you eat, for instance, take time to observe the colors, textures, and flavors of each bite. Notice how the food makes you feel physically and emotionally. This simple shift, where you consciously immerse yourself in an everyday activity, transforms it into a moment of mindfulness. You can take a brisk walk outdoors, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin or the texture of the ground beneath your feet, which grounds you in the body and the here and now. As you weave these practices into your life, remember that the journey to becoming more present is a gradual process. Each small step you take contributes significantly to your overall well-being and perspective. Let the simple actions of savoring a moment or breathing mindfully remind you of your power. These tools not only foster a deeper connection with your experiences, but also enhance your ability to find joy in simplicity. If you find value in these insights, consider subscribing to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you can explore more ideas to enhance your journey of living in the present moment. As you carry these practices into your daily life, feel the shift within you and allow each moment to show you the peace that exists right now. Chapter 2: Reprogramming Your Mind. Cultivating Inner Peace. Rewiring your subconscious mind to foster inner peace is a transformative journey that empowers you to break free from negative patterns. The subconscious is a powerful aspect of our psychological landscape, holding on to beliefs and experiences that shape our actions, thoughts, and emotional responses. To put it simply, it operates like a computer program that runs in the background of your mind, influencing how you perceive the world and your place within it. By consciously reprogramming these thoughts and beliefs, you can cultivate an environment within yourself that nurtures calmness, joy, and resilience. Consider the experience of a young athlete training for a long-distance race. Initially, they may struggle with self-doubt and the inner dialogue telling them they aren't capable. However, through consistent training and positive self-affirmation, they begin to replace their limiting beliefs with thoughts of confidence and strength. Just as a gardener tends to their plants, regularly weeding out negative thoughts allows for the blooming of new perspectives. The powerful connection between belief and performance is well documented in psychological studies, highlighting that our internal dialogue can significantly influence outcomes in various aspects of life. Research has shown that cognitive behavioral therapy effectively helps individuals reframe negative thinking patterns by challenging and changing deep-seated beliefs. A study conducted by Dr. Daniel Kahneman, a psychologist and Nobel laureate, demonstrated that individuals tend to focus more on negative experiences than positive ones. This tendency suggests a higher need for conscious effort when cultivating a positive mindset. When successful people, such as athletes, artists, and leaders, embrace this principle of reprogramming their mind, they often harness a clear focus on their goals while shutting out self-doubt and fear. Furthermore, testimonials from various entrepreneurs reveal that their mindset shifts have been essential to overcoming hurdles and achieving success. As you embark on this compelling journey of inner peace, it's crucial to understand that change doesn't happen overnight. It requires dedication and the willingness to nurture new beliefs that align with your aspirations. One effective way to start is through practices such as visualization and positive affirmations. By vividly imagining yourself in scenarios where you feel calm, confident, and successful, you effectively guide your subconscious toward accepting those visions as reality. Each time you repeat positive affirmations, you reinforce the new programming in your mind, transforming those hopeful thoughts into an actual belief system. Similarly, journaling can be a powerful tool for reprogramming your mind. Setting aside a few moments each day to write down thoughts, emotions, or lessons learned helps clarify your internal dialogue while giving you the chance to reflect on your beliefs. By consciously examining and challenging negative narratives, you cultivate awareness, which is the first step towards true transformation and peace. Over time, this commitment to introspection not only fosters a greater understanding of yourself, but also paves a path toward resilience and emotional balance. In celebrating the process of reprogramming your mind, remember to be gentle with yourself. Embracing change can be challenging, but maintaining a calm and nurturing tone within allows for an authentic exploration of your thoughts and emotions. Acknowledge that you are on a journey of growth, one that requires patience and persistence. Gradually, the seeds of inner peace you plant today will flourish into an empowered and serene state of being. This profound shift will enable you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and self-assuredness, creating ripples of positivity in the world around you. To begin integrating the practice of reprogramming your mind into your daily life, start by adopting the technique of affirmations. Each morning, set aside a few moments to look in the mirror and repeat positive statements that resonate with your aspirations and values. For example, confirm your worth by saying, "I am capable of achieving my dreams," or "I choose peace and happiness today." By committing to this simple act of reinforcement, you not only elevate your mood, but also gradually reshape the subconscious narratives that you hold about yourself. Another effective method is mindfulness meditation, which allows you to observe your thoughts without judgment. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus solely on your breath. Notice the thoughts that arise. Rather than trying to push them away, acknowledge them and gently guide your attention back to your breathing. This practice of mindfulness cultivates awareness of your internal dialogue, helping you identify negative patterns so you can consciously redirect them. As you become more familiar with your thought processes, it becomes easier to replace unhelpful beliefs with empowering ones. Additionally, consider keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, jot down 3 things you appreciate about yourself or your life. This might be as simple as the warmth of the sun on your face or your ability to show kindness to others. This exercise shifts your focus away from negativity towards abundance and positivity, reinforcing a mindset shift that invites peace and acceptance. By actively engaging in these methods, you foster a nurturing inner environment that supports emotional well-being. As you explore these techniques, remember that your journey toward inner peace is a gradual and enriching experience. Each step you take matters and builds momentum towards transformation. If you enjoy these insights, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you can find more tools and discussions tailored to empower your personal growth. Your commitment to reprogramming your mind will not only enhance your own life, but create a ripple effect, inspiring those around you to embrace the harmonious changes you cultivate. Chapter 3. Understanding the limbic system's influence. The limbic system plays a crucial role in our emotional experiences and decision-making processes. Located deep within the brain, this collection of structures is responsible for our reactions to emotional stimuli, memories, and even our motivations. To put it simply, the limbic system acts as the bridge between the logical thinking of the brain's cortex and the body's instinctive reactions. It governs how we react to both external situations and internal feelings, making it essential for understanding ourselves and our behavioral patterns. By becoming aware of how this powerful system influences our decisions and emotions, we can take steps toward greater emotional control and inner peace. Imagine walking through a serene forest, surrounded by fluttering leaves and singing birds. This peaceful environment creates a sense of calm and well-being, thanks to positive input that reaches our limbic system. Conversely, think about being caught in a loud and chaotic environment, such as a bustling city street. In the second scenario, the limbic system can trigger an immediate stress response characterized by feelings of anxiety and overwhelming pressure. This analogy illustrates how significantly our surroundings and experiences impact our emotions through our limbic system. Research shows that stimuli, both positive and negative, engaged through our senses, lead to hormonal and neurotransmitter releases that dictate our feelings and reactions. Understanding the limbic system can further empower us in transforming our emotional landscape. Experts like Dr. Joe Dispenza emphasize that breaking habitual responses often requires reshaping the neural pathways in the limbic brain through targeted practice and awareness. By becoming more conscious of our emotional reactions, we can choose new responses that serve us better. For example, if someone consistently feels anger when encountering criticism, recognizing this emotional pattern grants them the opportunity to respond differently, perhaps with curiosity or openness. This shift can create positive changes, leading to healthier relationships and overall well-being. Scientific studies have shown that mindfulness practices can effectively engage the limbic system, promoting emotional regulation and resilience. An article published in the journal Biological Psychiatry highlighted that individuals who practiced mindfulness meditation exhibited modifications in the structure and function of their brains, particularly within the limbic system. Participants reported lower instances of stress and anxiety and an improved capacity for emotional regulation. This growing body of research supports the notion that engaging the limbic system through mindfulness leads to profound emotional healing and personal growth. Successful people across various fields often share a deep understanding of their emotions and those of others, allowing them to navigate life with greater intention. Take, for instance, renowned figures like Oprah Winfrey, who openly discuss their journeys toward emotional intelligence and self-awareness. By understanding how their emotional responses are tied to the limbic system's functions, they have cultivated habits that foster resilience, empathy, and compassion in both personal and professional relationships. This understanding aligns with human psychology in that to influence change, individuals must first understand the feelings that drive their actions. Engaging with the limbic system is not merely an intellectual exercise, but a path toward living a more harmonious life. Acknowledging its influence provides the foundation for emotional growth and fosters deeper connections to our experiences. As you deepen your understanding of the limbic system, remember that this exploration serves as a powerful tool for enhancing your emotional intelligence and overall mental well-being. Embracing this journey opens doors to profound personal transformation and gives you the tools to navigate your emotions with grace and awareness. To begin actively engaging with your limbic system and understanding its influence on your emotions, consider implementing simple techniques in your daily routine that foster emotional awareness and regulation. One effective approach is to practice emotional check-ins. Take a few moments each day to pause and tune into your feelings. Ask yourself questions like, "What am I feeling right now?" or "What might be triggering this emotion?" This reflective practice helps create a connection with your inner state, empowering you to respond to your emotions rather than react instinctively. For instance, during a busy workday, if you realize feelings of stress are rising, pause, acknowledge these emotions, and allow the space to breathe and recalibrate. Another powerful method to influence the limbic system positively is through visualization techniques. Quietly close your eyes and envision a soothing place that brings you comfort and peace, such as a serene beach or a tranquil forest. As you visualize this space, immerse yourself in the sensations. Hear the waves, feel the soft breeze, and see the vibrant colors around you. This mental imagery not only calms the limbic system, but also creates a sanctuary in your mind where you can retreat during moments of overwhelm. With practice, these visualizations become not only a refuge, but a powerful tool, enhancing emotional resilience as you navigate daily stressors. Lastly, journaling can serve as a practical way to engage with your emotional landscape and establish a dialogue with your limbic system. Set aside a few minutes each evening to write about your day and the emotions you experienced. What triggered your feelings? How did you respond? As you pour your thoughts onto the page, you begin to uncover patterns that will lead to greater understanding and empathy for yourself. Over time, this exercise promotes an internal environment where emotional regulation thrives, allowing peace to reside more fully within you. As you incorporate these practices, remember that understanding and engaging with your limbic system is a continuous journey. Celebrate your progress and embrace the possibilities for growth. For deeper insights and further exploration of these transformative ideas, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, Timeless Simplicity. Each step you take toward nurturing your emotional well-being illuminates the path for a more fulfilling and harmonious life, one grounded in awareness and self-compassion. Chapter 4. Breaking Free from Past Conditioning. Breaking free from past conditioning means liberating ourselves from beliefs, habits, and emotional responses shaped by our previous experiences. These ingrained patterns, often formed during childhood or significant life events, can create a limiting lens through which we view the world. Essentially, our past informs our present, sometimes constraining us and preventing us from fully embracing who we are today. Recognizing these limitations is crucial to stepping into a more empowered version of ourselves and leads us to a more fulfilling existence. Consider the example of a bird raised in captivity. Initially, the bird understands the bars that confine it to its cage as its entire world. However, when its owner eventually opens the door, the bird remains hesitant, conditioned to perceive the world outside as threatening. This analogy perfectly represents how many people live their lives, stuck in familiar patterns because of past experiences. The idea of freedom may seem daunting, but with gentle encouragement, the bird can have the courage to spread its wings and explore again. The significance of breaking free from our mental cages cannot be overstated, as it opens the door to limitless potential and possibilities. Research in psychology supports the notion that our early experiences shape our adult behavior. According to Dr. Bruce Perry, a prominent child psychiatrist, many individuals develop emotional scripts based on their interactions with caregivers and other significant influences. These scripts dictate how they perceive and react to various situations throughout life. Successful individuals who have thrived despite past difficulties often recognize the need for change. For instance, Oprah Winfrey has openly discussed her childhood and how she transformed her past trauma into a platform that promotes healing and empowerment. This powerful transformation illustrates that through awareness and willingness, individuals can reshape their lives. To counteract past conditioning, one effective approach is through mindfulness and self-awareness practices. By becoming more present, we can observe our thoughts and feelings as they arise. This allows us to recognize the moments when our conditioned responses trigger negative patterns. Understanding this can be empowering. Instead of reacting automatically, we can evaluate whether our responses serve our best interests. By nurturing this awareness, we take our first steps toward breaking those chains that bind us. Another valuable technique to facilitate freedom from conditioning is reframing. By actively challenging the automatic beliefs we've held, we can adopt a more constructive narrative in our lives. For example, if you've internalized a belief that you're not good enough for a promotion, you can reclaim your power by reasoning that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. This shift in perspective can open new avenues for personal and professional development, allowing you to move beyond previous limitations. As you embark on this journey of liberation from past conditioning, remember that progress requires patience and practice. Be compassionate with yourself during moments of resistance, understanding that these patterns have been forming for years. By approaching this process with kindness and understanding, you will cultivate a sense of freedom that will empower and inspire you. Breaking free from past conditioning will enable you to embrace your authentic self and create a future defined by choice rather than fear. Embrace this opportunity for renewal as you step toward a brighter path ahead. To begin embracing the concept of breaking free from past conditioning, consider implementing a few actionable steps in your daily life that will foster self-awareness and encourage personal growth. One effective technique is to engage in daily reflections. Set aside a few minutes at the end of each day to journal about your experiences, thoughts, and emotions. Take note of moments when you felt you reacted based on past conditioning rather than your authentic self. This reflection will help unveil the patterns that govern your behavior, allowing you to identify and explore those reactions consciously. Another powerful method for transforming ingrained thought patterns is to practice intentional visualization. Take some time each morning to visualize yourself responding to a situation that typically triggers negative conditioning. Picture yourself acting with confidence and grace instead of falling back into old habits. For instance, If public speaking brings anxiety rooted in past experiences, visualize yourself delivering your message effectively and engaging with the audience joyfully. By consistently envisioning these scenarios, you gradually rewire the associations your mind has formed, paving the way for more positive experiences. Additionally, consider experimenting with affirmations specifically tailored to challenge and reframe your past conditioning. Craft a set of positive statements that resonate with your desired beliefs and aspirations. For example, if you struggle with the belief that you are unworthy of success, affirm to yourself daily that you are deserving and capable of achieving your goals. Repeat these affirmations with conviction, allowing the power of your words to penetrate your subconscious over time. This practice helps counteract any negative scripts that have held you back and initiates a process of transformation. As you navigate these techniques, remind yourself that change is a journey made up of small, consistent steps. Embrace your progress and be patient with yourself when challenges arise. Each day presents a fresh opportunity to practice these exercises and foster a deeper connection with your authentic self. If you find value in these insights, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you will discover more empowering tools for your personal growth journey. By taking charge of your narrative and challenging the conditioning of your past, you open the door to a life of authentic fulfillment and joy. Chapter 5: Calming the Mind Through Presence. Calming the mind through the practice of presence is a transformative skill that brings clarity and tranquility to our chaotic lives. At its essence, the concept of presence invites us to fully engage in the current moment, allowing us to become aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice serves as a foundation for mindfulness, promoting a state of inner peace that can alleviate stress and anxiety. By learning to anchor ourselves in the here and now, we cultivate a sense of calm that permeates our daily experiences. Imagine you're standing on the shore of a beach, watching the ebb and flow of the waves. The rhythm of the waves symbolizes the constant fluctuations of our thoughts, rising and falling like tides. When we choose to ground ourselves in the present, it is akin to taking a moment to truly appreciate the beauty of the ocean, letting go of distractions and worries that pull our attention away from this peaceful experience. This analogy highlights how acceptance of the current moment can serve as a balm for the restless mind, allowing us to break free from the incessant chatter that often overwhelms us. Research supports the notion that cultivating presence significantly contributes to mental well-being. A study published in the Journal of Counseling Psychology revealed that individuals who practiced mindfulness reported lower levels of anxiety and increased feelings of satisfaction. Moreover, expert opinions from psychologists, such as Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, reinforce the importance of being present in managing mental health challenges. By incorporating mindfulness and presence into our daily routines, we can positively impact our overall outlook on life and enhance our emotional resilience. Successful individuals often regard the ability to remain present as a powerful tool. High-performance athletes, for instance, emphasize the significance of focusing on the current moment during competition. Renowned tennis player Novak Djokovic has shared that his practice of mindfulness helps him stay aware of his performance and emotions on the court, allowing him to make effective decisions during crucial matches. By cultivating this heightened sense of awareness, he maximizes his potential while minimizing the distractions from past failures or future outcomes. To integrate the practice of calming the mind through presence, we can start with simple yet effective exercises. One such practice is the body scan technique, which invites us to focus our attention on one part of the body at a time, tuning into sensations and feelings without judgment. By doing this, we connect with ourselves and break the cycle of unproductive thoughts. Another exercise is mindful walking, where we take deliberate steps while paying attention to the sights, sounds, and sensations around us. Both practices ground us in the present moment and highlight the beauty in ordinary experiences. As you begin to explore the art of calming your mind through presence, be patient with yourself. It is normal to encounter challenges, especially when you first start this journey. With each attempt to anchor yourself in the moment, you will gradually build the capacity to find solace amidst the turmoil of daily life. Learning to quiet the mind is a process that ultimately fosters a deeper understanding of ourselves and nurtures a profound sense of peace and contentment. By consistently embracing the practice of presence, you can unlock the door to a heightened quality of life, filled with moments of gratitude, clarity, and serenity. To effectively calm the mind through presence, start by incorporating brief mindfulness breaks into your daily routine. Whenever you notice feelings of stress or distraction creeping in, pause for a moment and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Aim to repeat this cycle 3 to 5 times, allowing the rhythm of your breath to anchor you in the present moment. This simple practice can serve as a gentle reminder to return to the here and now whenever you feel overwhelmed. Another helpful technique is to engage fully in your current activity. Whether you're eating, walking, or even washing the dishes, practice mindfulness by immersing yourself in the sensations and movements involved. If you're savoring a meal, take your time to really taste the flavors and appreciate the textures. In doing so, you promote a calm awareness that transforms routine tasks into moments of mindfulness. This shift in perspective allows daily activities to become opportunities for grounding, inviting peace and calm into your day-to-day life. Additionally, consider creating a nightly ritual where you unwind by focusing on your breath or practicing gentle stretches. As you prepare for bed, take a few moments to reflect on your day and release any lingering tensions. Allow each breath to cleanse your mind of distractions and invite serenity into your sleep space. This ritual fosters a deeper sense of calm and helps dissipate the stresses accumulated throughout the day, paving the way for a restful night. As you embrace these practices and make them part of your everyday life, know that cultivating presence takes dedication and compassion for yourself. Be gentle in your approach, recognizing that it's not about achieving perfection, but rather about creating small moments of awareness. If you find these insights valuable, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, for further exploration of mindfulness techniques and practical tips to enrich your journey. By allowing presence to be a guiding force in your life, you can unravel layers of stress and transform each moment into a source of calm and clarity. Chapter 6. Emotional Mastery for Lasting Transformation. Emotional mastery refers to the ability to understand, manage, and positively respond to our emotions, ultimately transforming how we experience life. It is about recognizing our emotional responses, harnessing their power, and using them as tools for personal growth, rather than allowing them to dictate our actions. Achieving this level of emotional intelligence creates a profound impact not only on our mental health, but in our relationships, decision-making, and overall well-being. Consider an analogy of a ship navigating through turbulent waters. An experienced captain does not panic in the face of a storm. Instead, the captain has mastered the art of steering the vessel skillfully, adjusting the sails and positioning the rudder to harness the wind's force rather than fighting against it. This is similar to how we can learn to navigate our emotional storms. By understanding our emotions, accepting them, and learning to change our responses, we can steer our lives in a more positive direction. This skill is essential for creating a fulfilling life, as it allows us to make informed choices and maintain healthy relationships. Scientific research supports the idea that emotional mastery leads to transformative change. Studies conducted by Dr. Daniel Goleman, a pioneer in the field of emotional intelligence, demonstrate that individuals with higher emotional intelligence perform better academically, maintain healthier relationships, and have more effective leadership skills. Goleman emphasizes that mastering our emotions does not mean suppressing them, but rather acknowledging and channeling them productively. When we allow ourselves to fully experience our emotions and then respond purposely, we break the cycle of reactivity that can lead to misunderstandings and conflict. Many successful individuals understand and utilize emotional mastery as a growth strategy. For instance, renowned author and speaker Brené Brown has devoted her career to studying vulnerability and courage. She illustrates through her work how embracing our emotions can foster deeper connections and greater self-awareness. By allowing ourselves to feel and process emotions, such as fear, joy, or sadness, we can learn valuable insights about ourselves and others. This understanding creates an environment where transformation can flourish, leading to improved relationships and personal satisfaction. To embrace emotional mastery fully, it is essential to first develop self-awareness. Taking time to pause and reflect on your feelings can enhance your understanding of emotional triggers and thought patterns. Consider keeping a daily journal where you articulate your emotions and the situations that prompted them. This practice allows for deeper reflection and helps you to recognize reactive patterns, providing valuable insights into how to respond differently in the future. Additionally, cultivating an attitude of curiosity toward your emotions can help you to interact with them analytically rather than reactively. Instead of dismissing feelings like anxiety or frustration, ask yourself questions such as, "What is this emotion trying to teach me?" By engaging with your emotions instead of avoiding them, you begin to unravel the lessons behind them. This shift creates a deeper understanding of what makes you feel fulfilled and offers opportunities for personal growth. In your journey toward emotional mastery, remember to be gentle with yourself. This is a lifelong process that requires practice, patience, and reflection. Emotional mastery empowers you to define how you respond to life's challenges, enabling you to transform setbacks into chances for growth and connection. As you nurture this practice, you will foster resilience and open the door to substantial, lasting change that enriches every aspect of your life. To cultivate emotional mastery in your daily life, begin by incorporating a practice of regular emotional check-ins. Set aside a few minutes each day to pause and assess how you are feeling. Acknowledge both positive and negative emotions and consider what triggered them. This simple practice promotes awareness and allows you to confront your feelings rather than avoid them. For instance, if you find yourself feeling anxious about an upcoming event, take note of this emotion and explore its origins. By doing so, you can create a dialogue with your feelings, positioning yourself to respond more thoughtfully. Another effective technique to enhance emotional mastery is mindfulness meditation. Dedicate a small part of your day to sitting quietly and focusing on your breath. As thoughts and emotions arise, recognize them without judgment and gently guide your awareness back to your breathing. This method not only calms the mind, but helps you observe your emotional landscape impartially. Over time, this practice enhances your ability to regulate your responses to emotions, fostering a deeper sense of control. Additionally, consider engaging in creative outlets as a way to process your emotions. Writing, drawing, or playing music can allow you to express feelings that may be difficult to articulate verbally. For instance, if you feel overwhelmed by sadness, you might write a poem or create art that encapsulates those emotions. This form of expression can be therapeutic, providing a channel through which you process complex feelings while simultaneously nurturing your emotional growth. As you integrate these practices into your routine, remember that emotional mastery is not about suppression, but about understanding and responding consciously. Embrace each opportunity for growth, even amidst discomfort, as this journey enhances your resilience and overall well-being. If you find these insights helpful, consider subscribing to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you'll discover more strategies to enrich your emotional intelligence and personal development journey. By embracing the practice of emotional mastery, you pave the way for meaningful transformation in your life, fostering stronger connections and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Chapter 7: Overcoming Fear and Anxiety in the Now. Overcoming fear and anxiety in the present moment is about recognizing and managing the powerful emotions that often hold us back from fully engaging in life. Fear and anxiety are natural responses rooted in our biology, evolving to protect us from threats. However, when these emotions arise in contexts where there's no immediate danger, they can become debilitating barriers to our happiness. The essence of this chapter is to empower you to confront these feelings head-on and transform them into tools for personal growth and resilience. Imagine you are standing at the edge of a diving board, heart racing as you peer down into the water below. The anticipation you feel is rooted in fear of the unknown. What if you hit the water wrong? What if you can't swim? Diving, though seemingly straightforward, can become a metaphor for numerous challenges we face in life. Just as we learn to trust our ability to leap off that board into the water, we can also train our minds to trust that we have the strength to confront our anxieties. In this way, embracing discomfort becomes a vital part of personal growth. Scientific research supports the notion that confronting fears leads to empowerment. A study conducted by psychologist Dr. Edna Foa showcased that exposure therapy can effectively reduce anxiety by gradually desensitizing individuals to their fear sources. Similarly, Dr. Brené Brown, an expert on vulnerability, emphasizes that facing our fears opens the door to greater connections and ultimately joy. By embracing vulnerability, we create space for courage and resilience to flourish. This principle highlights the intersection of fear and growth. The more we challenge our fears, the clearer our path to personal transformation becomes. Historical examples illuminate how overcoming fear can lead to remarkable achievements. Consider the accomplishments of leaders like Nelson Mandela, who faced immense fear in the fight against apartheid, yet transformed their anguish into bold actions that influenced the course of history. Their ability to embrace the discomfort of fear propelled not only their personal journeys, but also ignited significant societal changes. These examples remind us that fear can serve as a catalyst for excellent performance when we choose to face it rather than avoid it. To effectively cope with fear and anxiety, one practical technique is the practice of mindfulness. When you begin to feel anxious in a situation, pause and focus on your breath, grounding yourself in the present moment. This recentering allows you to gain perspective, ensuring your focus shifts from fear to the present, rather than worrying about what might happen. Over time, mindfulness cultivates a sense of calm, enabling you to respond instead of react to fearful thoughts. Another effective method is to write down your fears. Engaging with your fears in a tangible way, whether through journaling or art, can facilitate understanding and reduce their power over you. Once you've expressed these feelings, consider reframing them by asking yourself what you might gain by facing these fears instead of avoiding them. This process allows you to chart a course toward empowerment, shifting your focus from what you fear to the possibilities that lie beyond it. By cultivating these practices, you can gradually learn to navigate and conquer the fears that stand in your way. Embrace each experience of discomfort as an opportunity for transformation, knowing that overcoming fear is an essential step in your journey to personal freedom. The capacity to face your fears allows you not only to thrive, but to inspire yourself and those around you. Embrace this journey toward resilience, knowing that within every challenge lies the potential for growth. To begin effectively overcoming fear and anxiety in your daily life, consider establishing a regular practice of grounding exercises. One method is to utilize the 5-4-3-2-1 technique, which engages your senses to bring your focus back to the present. Whenever you feel overwhelming anxiety looming, take a moment to identify 5 things you can see around you, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This practice helps divert your mind from worries while anchoring you in the current moment, fostering a sense of calm. Another technique is visualization. Before approaching a situation that triggers your anxiety, take time to imagine yourself facing it successfully. Visualize not just the positive outcome, but also the steps leading to it. For example, if you're preparing for a job interview, picture yourself walking into the room confidently, answering questions with clarity, and leaving the interview feeling accomplished. This mental rehearsal can alleviate fear by conditioning your brain to associate the experience with success rather than apprehension. Engaging in self-compassion is also essential in your journey toward overcoming fear. Whenever you feel fear rising, remind yourself that it is a natural human emotion. Treat yourself as you would a close friend. Offer words of encouragement and understanding instead of judgment. By nurturing this compassionate mindset, you allow space for mitigating fears rather than allowing them to monopolize your thoughts, leading to greater emotional resilience. As you incorporate these techniques, remember that progress takes time and commitment. Be patient with yourself as you learn to navigate and respond to fear with confidence. If you find these insights helpful, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you will discover more tools and strategies for overcoming fear and anxiety. By embracing these practices, you not only empower yourself to face your fears, but also cultivate a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment in your life. With each bold step forward, you reclaim control, transforming potential obstacles into opportunities for growth. Chapter 8. Aligning Thoughts with Present Awareness. Aligning thoughts with present awareness is the practice of consciously directing your thoughts to focus on the current moment, elevating your mental and emotional well-being. This concept involves overcoming the tendency of our minds to often dwell on past regrets or future anxieties, which can lead to unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we not only cultivate mindfulness, but also harness the power of our thoughts to shape our reality positively. Consider the analogy of a gardener tending to a delicate flower. Just as a gardener must remove weeds that threaten to overshadow and choke the flower's growth, so too must we consciously weed out the negative, distracting thoughts that prevent us from fully experiencing the present. When the gardener focuses on nurturing the flower, providing the right amount of water and sunlight, this flower blooms beautifully. Similarly, as we dedicate our mental energy toward positive, present-focused thoughts, we create conditions conducive to personal growth, joy, and fulfillment. Research within the field of psychology demonstrates that practicing mindfulness and aligning thoughts with the present can have profound effects on emotional health. According to a study conducted at Harvard University, participants who engaged in mindfulness meditation practices reported a measurable decrease in mind-wandering and an increase in overall life satisfaction. Those who can anchor their awareness in the now encounter improved stress management and heightened clarity, which naturally leads to healthier decision-making. Renowned figures have also championed the principle of aligning thoughts with the present. In his book, The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle emphasizes the transformative effects of shifting attention away from past sorrows and future uncertainties toward the rich tapestry of life's present moments. His own journey illustrates how embracing present awareness enabled him to overcome debilitating depression and ignition of a profound spiritual awakening, ultimately inspiring countless others to do likewise. Tolle's experience highlights the realignment of thoughts with present awareness as a potent tool for bringing purpose and meaning to everyday living. To practice aligning your thoughts with the present moment, mindfulness meditation is an excellent starting point. Set aside some time each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice when your mind drifts to the past or future, and gently guide it back to the current moment and your breath. By developing this skill, you cultivate awareness that empowers you to better control your thoughts and feelings throughout the day, ebbing the flow of unnecessary stress. Another avenue for aligning thoughts is through positive affirmations. Often expressed daily, these affirmations serve as statements designed to foster constructive feelings and beliefs about yourself. For example, when faced with a stressful situation, reciting, "I am capable of handling challenges with grace and confidence," encourages an immediate shift in mindset. This practice can help ground you in the moment, allowing you to respond rather than react impulsively, driven by fear or anxiety. Ultimately, as you embark upon this journey of aligning your thoughts with present awareness, be gentle with yourself. It's a process that requires patience and consistent effort. Embrace each step you take toward a more mindful existence, appreciating the small moments you encounter daily. The practice of aligning your thoughts is key to nurturing a fulfilling and vibrant life, enabling you to experience each day as a precious gift unfolding right before you. To effectively align your thoughts with present awareness, begin by cultivating a daily mindfulness practice. Start with just 5 minutes a day where you sit quietly and focus your attention on your breath. As you inhale and exhale, gently notice any thoughts that arise and allow them to pass without judgment. Over time, this exercise will help you develop a heightened awareness of your mental patterns, making it easier to redirect your thoughts back to the present whenever distractions occur. Another valuable technique is to practice gratitude. Each evening, take a moment to reflect on 3 things that went well during the day or moments for which you feel grateful. This practice encourages you to focus on the positives of your current experiences, rather than dwelling on past regrets or future worries. For instance, if you received a kind gesture from a friend or enjoyed a quiet moment to yourself, writing this down reinforces your ability to appreciate life as it unfolds. This shift in focus cultivates broader emotional resilience and encourages a sense of satisfaction with your present life. Incorporating mindful transitions into your day can also enhance your ability to stay present. For example, when you switch activities, take a brief pause to ground yourself. Before moving from work to home, take a few deep breaths, acknowledging the transition and allowing yourself a moment to decompress. This technique paves the way for a smoother emotional transition, helping you fully engage with each aspect of your day without lingering stress or distraction. As you practice these strategies, remember that aligning your thoughts takes time and effort. Be compassionate with yourself, recognizing that it may take multiple attempts to foster this new mindset. If you find these insights and strategies helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you can explore more tips and practices to enrich your journey of mindfulness and presence. By continually honing your ability to align your thoughts with the present moment, you will cultivate a greater sense of happiness and fulfillment, enriching not only your life, but the lives of those around you as well. Chapter 9. Shifting Perspectives for Inner Harmony. Shifting perspectives for inner harmony involves consciously altering the way we interpret situations and experiences to foster a greater sense of peace and balance in our lives. This concept emphasizes the power of mindset in shaping our emotional responses and overall well-being. When we learn to view challenges from a different angle, we often find new opportunities for growth and understanding. This shift can transform fear and anxiety into confidence and motivation, enabling us to navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience. Consider the following analogy. Imagine 2 gardeners tending to the same plot of land. One gardener focuses solely on the weeds, lamenting their presence and feeling overwhelmed by the task ahead. Meanwhile, the other gardener acknowledges the weeds but also appreciates the vibrant flowers growing among them. By choosing to focus on the beauty of the flowers, this gardener is inspired to nurture those blooms rather than dwelling on the difficulties posed by the weeds. In the same way, when we consciously shift our focus from negative thoughts to positive aspects of a situation, we foster a mindset that nurtures our emotional well-being and personal growth. Scientific research supports the effectiveness of perspective shifting in enhancing mental health. Studies have shown that cognitive reframing, a technique used in cognitive behavioral therapy, can profoundly impact how we experience stress and anxiety. For instance, Dr. Richard Davidson, a prominent neuroscientist, has demonstrated that altering our thought patterns can influence the brain's physiology, resulting in changes in emotional regulation and resilience. By training ourselves to perceive challenges as opportunities for learning, rather than obstacles, we can mitigate stress responses and promote a healthier state of mind. Many successful individuals have harnessed the power of perspective shifts to advance their personal and professional lives. Take, for example, the transformative journey of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Facing numerous rejections and personal struggles before achieving success, Rowling chose to view her challenges as integral to her story, rather than insurmountable setbacks. This shift in perspective allowed her to persist, eventually leading to one of the most beloved franchises in literary history. Her journey illustrates how reframing our experiences can create pathways to success and fulfillment. To begin shifting your perspective, consider practicing gratitude. Taking time each day to reflect on what you are thankful for can shift your cognitive focus from difficulties to abundance. For example, if you're facing a stressful situation at work, instead of fixating on the stress, write down 3 positives of your job that energize you. By redirecting your thoughts in this way, you begin to foster an appreciation for your circumstances and create a more harmonious internal environment. Another powerful technique is storytelling. Reflect upon past experiences by writing down the stories surrounding them, focusing on the emotions, challenges, and resolutions involved. Once you articulate the narrative, ask yourself how you can reframe it. Consider how viewing the experience through a different lens, recognizing your strengths or acknowledging lessons learned, could change the narrative. This storytelling method allows you to shift your perspective actively, leading to newfound clarity and understanding. As you delve deeper into the practice of shifting perspectives, remain patient and compassionate with yourself. Growth and change take time, and it is perfectly normal to slip back into old patterns of thought as you embark upon this transformative journey. By consciously choosing to shift your perspective, you nurture your capacity for inner harmony, leading to personal empowerment and greater emotional resilience. Embrace the beauty of this journey, knowing that each shift you make brings you closer to a balanced and fulfilling life. To effectively shift your perspective and cultivate inner harmony, begin by incorporating daily mindfulness practices into your routine. Set aside a few moments each morning to center your thoughts before diving into the day. This might involve sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, and reflecting on your intentions for the day ahead. By starting your day with intention, you equip yourself with a mental framework that prepares you to respond positively to whatever challenges arise. Consider also the practice of mental reframing each time you encounter a negative situation. When faced with an obstacle, consciously ask yourself how you can view it differently. For instance, if you receive constructive criticism at work, instead of feeling disheartened, try to see it as an opportunity to grow and improve. Journaling can support this practice. Write down your initial negative reaction and then reframe it, capturing the potential positives that can arise from the situation. This understanding nurtures resilience and encourages a more balanced emotional response. Another valuable exercise is to create a perspective jar. Throughout the week, when you experience moments of frustration or negativity, write down those feelings on a small piece of paper and place it in the jar. At the end of the week, take time to revisit these notes one by one. As you read each one, reflect on how you can reframe that experience or feeling more positively. This exercise not only encourages you to process negative emotions, but also highlights the growth you can achieve by shifting your perspective on past events. As you integrate these practices into your daily life, maintain an attitude of patience and compassion towards yourself. It's important to recognize that shifting perspectives is a gradual process. If you find value in these insights, consider subscribing to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you can discover more strategies for personal growth and well-being. By embracing a mindset open to shifts in perspective, you foster inner harmony and create a more enriching and fulfilling daily experience, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with newfound grace. Chapter 10. The Science of Mindful Decision-Making. Mindful decision-making is about slowing down our thought processes and being fully present while making choices. When we practice mindful decision-making, we become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and motivations, allowing us to reflect on the impact of our choices. This chapter will explore how cultivating a mindful approach to decision-making can lead to better outcomes and promote overall well-being. By understanding ourselves better, we can make choices that are not only informed, but also aligned with our values and goals. Imagine a musician tuning an instrument before a performance. If the strings are not properly tuned, the music produced will be dissonant and unpleasing. Similarly, when our minds are cluttered and we rush through decisions, the outcomes are often less than harmonious. Just as tuning an instrument requires patience and awareness, making mindful decisions involves taking the time to listen to our internal cues and evaluating the situation holistically. Achieving this level of awareness before decision-making can elevate our choices to achieve more satisfying outcomes, whether in professional or personal contexts. Research conducted by psychological scientists, such as Dr. Ellen Langer, underscores the benefits of mindfulness in decision-making. Her studies have shown that individuals who practice mindfulness are more likely to weigh options thoughtfully and consider various aspects of a situation. These individuals tend to report greater satisfaction with their decisions, as they are less likely to experience regret or anxiety associated with impulsive choices. When we pause to engage in mindful reflection, we foster a sense of integrity in our decision-making processes. Prominent figures in various fields have exemplified the power of mindful decision-making. Take the example of Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. His renowned ability to make innovative decisions was rooted in a profound understanding of his vision and values. Jobs often employed a reflective approach in both his personal and professional life, focusing on what truly mattered to him. By connecting his decisions with his core values, he was able to drive remarkable success and inspire others in the tech industry. To practice mindful decision-making, begin by creating space for reflection before making choices. Set aside moments of quiet to contemplate your thoughts and feelings related to the decision at hand. For instance, if faced with a career opportunity, consider how this choice aligns with your long-term goals, values, and aspirations. Asking yourself questions like, "Will this choice bring me closer to my vision for my life?" can help you gain clarity and purpose. Another technique is to visualize the outcomes of different choices. Whenever you are faced with a decision, take time to mentally explore the potential pathways. Imagine engaging with each option and observe the emotions that arise from contemplating those futures. By doing so, you build a fuller understanding of your desires and motivations, ultimately leading you to make decisions that resonate with your authentic self. Mindful decision-making requires practice and commitment, so approach this process with patience and openness. The more you cultivate mindfulness in your decisions, the more naturally it will become a part of your decision-making habits. If you find these insights beneficial, consider subscribing to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you can discover more strategies for fostering a mindful approach in your life. Through mindful decision-making, you can create a life that not only reflects your values and desires, but also enhances your overall sense of fulfillment and well-being, reinforcing your ability to navigate the complexities of life with confidence and clarity. To embrace mindful decision-making in your daily life, begin by establishing a dedicated time for reflection before making any significant choices. This could be as simple as designating 10 minutes each evening to consider decisions you face, allowing you to evaluate your thoughts and feelings without pressure. During this time, create a calming environment, perhaps with soft lighting or soothing music, so you can fully engage with the process of reflection, fostering a greater sense of clarity. One effective technique to try is journaling. Set aside time to write about the decisions you are grappling with, as well as the values they may affect. For instance, if you are considering a job change, jot down what aspects of work are most important to you and how this potential change aligns with those priorities. This written dialogue not only serves as a tool for personal exploration, but also allows you to articulate your feelings more clearly. By visualizing your thoughts on paper, you create mental space, which can lead to more grounded decisions. Another practical exercise is to practice visualization when faced with choices. When a decision arises, close your eyes and imagine yourself taking different paths. What emotions emerge as you envision each option? For example, if you're deciding whether to take on a new project at work, picture yourself undertaking the project and how it might feel to succeed or struggle. This immersive mental exercise allows you to tap into your emotions and instincts, guiding you toward an outcome that feels right for you. Additionally, consider using meditation as a way to center your mind and cultivate awareness. Spending just a few minutes each day focused on your breath helps create mental clarity that allows you to approach decision-making more thoughtfully. Regular meditation can enhance your ability to stay present when making decisions, reducing impulsivity and anxiety and promoting a sense of inner calm and confidence. As you start incorporating these practices into your routine, be patient with yourself. Mindful decision-making is a skill that evolves over time, and the more you engage in self-reflection and awareness, the more natural it will become. If you find these strategies resonate with you, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you'll explore additional methods for enriching your decision-making process and overall well-being. By dedicating yourself to the practice of mindful decision-making, you empower yourself to choose life paths aligned with your authentic self, ultimately enhancing your sense of fulfillment and purpose. Chapter 11. Embracing Stillness for True Success. Embracing stillness for true success is the practice of giving ourselves the space to pause, reflect, and reconnect with our inner selves amid the hustle and bustle of life. In today's fast-paced society, we often equate busyness with productivity and success, leading to a relentless cycle of stress and overwhelm. However, understanding the importance of stillness allows us to tap into our creativity, clarity, and purpose. It cultivates a deeper sense of fulfillment and enables us to approach our goals more mindfully. To illustrate this idea, consider the analogy of a lake. On a turbulent day, the water is choppy, creating a surface full of ripples and distortion. However, when the winds calm and the world around it quiets down, the lake reflects a clear image of the sky above it. Similarly, our minds can become cluttered with noise and distractions. By embracing moments of stillness, we can find the clarity that allows us to reflect both on our internal desires and the possibilities that lie ahead. This peace fosters a deeper understanding of ourselves, enabling us to make decisions rooted in authenticity, rather than reactive impulses. Scientific research backs the idea that stillness cultivates improved mental well-being and physical health. Dr. Herbert Benson, a pioneer in mind-body medicine, emphasizes the power of the relaxation response in counteracting the effects of stress through simple practices such as meditation and deep breathing. His work highlights that practicing stillness for even short periods can lower blood pressure, reduce anxiety, and promote emotional balance. By prioritizing stillness, we give ourselves the opportunity to recharge our minds and reconnect with our core values. Many successful people exemplify the practice of embracing stillness to achieve their goals. For example, Oprah Winfrey attributes a significant part of her success to her practice of meditation. By integrating stillness into her daily routine, she enhances her focus and creativity while also cultivating a sense of gratitude and inner peace. This mindful approach informs her decision-making and relationships, illustrating how stepping back allows her to engage more deeply with her intentions and the world around her. To incorporate the practice of stillness into your life, start by setting aside a few moments each day for quiet reflection. This could be as simple as sitting in silence for 5 minutes or taking a mindful walk in nature. During these pauses, focus on your breathing or observe your surroundings, allowing thoughts to surface without judgment. By cultivating this intentional stillness, you create space for fresh ideas and insights to emerge. Another enriching technique is engaging in creative hobbies that promote calmness and presence, like painting or writing. Allowing yourself to immerse in these creative activities fosters a sense of flow, thoughtful reflection, and joy, marking a departure from the stresses of everyday life. As your mind shifts focus, you may find clarity and inspiration blossoming from these moments of stillness. As you begin to embrace stillness in your daily routine, be gentle with yourself. Acknowledging that our lives often feel rushed can be the first step toward making these essential pauses. Over time, prioritizing stillness will empower you, fostering a greater sense of well-being and a more profound connection with your true self. Remember that true success is not solely defined by external achievements, but also by the clarity and alignment you cultivate within. By allowing stillness to guide your journey, you open the door to genuine fulfillment and transformation in every area of your life. To fully embrace stillness in your life, start by carving out intentional time for quiet reflection. Designate specific moments each day when you can step away from distractions and allow yourself to simply be. This could be in the morning with a gentle cup of tea, or in the evening while watching the sunset. Use this time to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and tune into your inner thoughts and feelings. Acknowledging the importance of stillness begins with treating these moments as non-negotiable, making space in your schedule for them, as you would for important appointments. One practical technique to cultivate stillness is mindful breathing exercises. Whenever the pace of life feels overwhelming, take a few minutes to focus solely on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, counting to 4, and then exhale slowly to a count of 6. Bring your attention to the sensations of each breath, allowing worries and distractions to fade into the background. For example, if you feel anxious before a meeting, pause to practice this mindful breathing while visualizing calmness settling over you. This technique fosters a tranquil mind and prepares you to face any situation with clarity and poise. You might also try incorporating short periods of stillness into your daily routines. For instance, if you find yourself waiting for coffee or riding public transportation, use that time to practice a moment of quiet reflection. Instead of scrolling through your phone or engaging with others rigidly, simply observe your surroundings and focus on being present. This habit can lead to a powerful shift in perspective, turning mundane moments into opportunities for calm awareness. As you explore these practices, remain patient and gracious with yourself. Embracing stillness is an art that takes time to develop. It requires creating a nurturing environment where confidence and clarity can thrive. If you find these practices enlightening and beneficial, consider subscribing to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you can delve deeper into cultivating stillness and finding peace within life's chaos. By committing to embrace stillness, you foster a profound understanding of yourself and open doors to true success, ultimately enriching your experiences and well-being. Each moment dedicated to this journey contributes to a deeper sense of fulfillment, illuminating the quiet strength within you. Chapter 12. Living fully in every moment. Living fully in every moment means embracing each experience with awareness and gratitude. It invites us to be present, to savor the little things, and to appreciate life as it unfolds, rather than awaiting future milestones to find contentment. This concept is powerful because it encourages us to cultivate mindfulness, transforming how we perceive our daily experiences. When we focus on living in the moment, we find richness in the ordinary, leading to a profound sense of happiness and fulfillment. Consider the analogy of a photographer capturing a breathtaking landscape. While the beauty of the scene may be evident at first glance, it is the photographer's attention to detail, the play of light, the vibrant colors, the subtle textures, that brings the image to life. Just as a skilled photographer learns to see beyond the obvious, we too can train ourselves to appreciate the nuances of every moment. Life is not just about the destination. It's about enjoying the journey and recognizing the beauty that exists in our everyday experiences. Research in psychology supports the benefits of living fully in the present. Studies by Dr. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, a foremost expert on happiness, have demonstrated that engaging deeply in activities or experiencing flow leads to greater satisfaction and well-being. People who immerse themselves in the present, fully engaging with their tasks and surroundings, often report heightened feelings of joy and purpose. This principle aligns with findings that mindfulness practices can decrease levels of anxiety and increase emotional resilience, showcasing how living in the moment can fundamentally shape our mental health. Throughout history, many successful individuals have exemplified the art of living fully. The late Maya Angelou, a renowned poet and civil rights activist, often spoke about the importance of being present in one's own life. Angelou humorously shared her belief that being present provides us with the opportunity to appreciate the fullness of life. Her practiced awareness of her experiences allowed her voice to resonate deeply with others, emphasizing the beauty of human connection and authenticity. To incorporate living fully into your daily life, start by establishing simple rituals that invite mindfulness. Before meals, take a moment to acknowledge the flavors, textures, and aromas of your food. Give yourself permission to be fully present during this time, savoring each bite. This practice transforms what may often feel like a hurried ritual into a delightful experience of nourishment and gratitude. Another effective approach is to engage in mindfulness exercises. For instance, during your daily routine, choose one activity to do mindfully. Whether washing the dishes, walking, or listening to music, immerse yourself in the experience fully. Pay attention to the sensations, sounds, and feelings associated with the task at hand, As you practice mindfulness, you will cultivate a deeper awareness of your environment and experience, shifting your focus from worries about the past or future. Embracing the habit of living fully requires patience and intention. It is easy to slip into old patterns of distraction and busyness, so remind yourself daily of the beauty of the present moment. If you resonate with these ideas, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where we explore various practices to enrich the journey of living mindfully. By choosing to live fully in each moment, you open yourself to new levels of joy and connection, transforming your life into a vibrant tapestry infused with meaning and presence. This journey not only enriches your own life, but inspires those around you to join you in appreciating the beautiful intricacies of their own experiences. To cultivate the practice of living fully in each moment, start by incorporating mindfulness into your everyday activities. One simple technique to try is to consciously engage your senses during routine tasks. For example, while preparing a meal, take the time to notice the colors and textures of the ingredients, the smells as they cook, and even the sounds of chopping and sizzling. This not only enriches your experience, but also brings your awareness firmly into the present, transforming a mundane task into a delightful moment of reflection. Another effective method is to set a daily intention focused on being present. Each morning, spend a few minutes contemplating your day ahead. Choose one specific hour where you will commit to being fully engaged, whether that is during a conversation with a loved one or while working on a project. For instance, if you designate lunchtime as your mindful hour, fully immerse yourself in the meal, ignoring external distractions like your phone or the television. Tune into your surroundings, savor the flavors, and allow yourself to enjoy the moment entirely. By intentionally creating these periods of presence, you will begin to notice how much richer your experiences become. You might also find journaling to be a powerful tool for integrating mindfulness into your life. Set aside time each evening to reflect on your day. Write about the moments that brought you joy, the challenges you faced, and how you responded at each turn. This practice helps solidify your commitment to mindfulness, allowing you to learn from your experiences and reevaluate how you approach each day. Over time, journaling can enhance your awareness of how often you dwell in the past or fret about the future, rather than appreciating the here and now. As you incorporate these practices into your routine, be gentle with yourself, acknowledging that building the skill of presence is a gradual process. Celebrate small victories, like moments of genuine engagement or the ability to let go of distractions. If you find value in these strategies, I encourage you to explore more on my channel, Timeless Simplicity, where you will discover additional insights and techniques for enriching your journey of mindful living. By committing to embody the concept of living fully in each moment, you not only enhance your own life but also inspire those around you to savor their journeys more fully, creating a ripple effect that cultivates a deeper appreciation for the present. This newfound awareness allows you to experience more joy, connection, and fulfillment in every aspect of your life. In conclusion, embracing stillness and living fully in every moment empowers you to transform your experiences into opportunities for growth and joy. By practicing mindfulness and cultivating awareness, you discover the beauty in the present, connect more deeply with yourself, and enhance your overall well-being. As you embark on this journey, remember that each small step toward intentional living contributes to a more fulfilling life. Take action today by integrating these practices into your routine and witness the positive changes unfold. If you found this valuable, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Timeless Simplicity, for more insights and inspiration.